everybody. How are you today? Good. Are you ready for story time? All right, today we are very excited to learn about the letter V. So here is a big V and a little v, and you can see that they look very similar except one's bigger and one is smaller. And V makes a sound like this, V, V, V. It's kind of a buzzing sound at the front of your mouth, V, V, V. All right, before we read stories that have to do with the letter V, let's sing our song so we're ready to listen. If you don't know the words, that's okay. You can follow along with your hands. So we start like this, hands together like a sandwich. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Good job. All right, the first story we're going to read today is called Goldfish on Vacation. So vacation is our V word. Have you gone on vacation? I have. I love to go on vacation, especially if we can go somewhere fun. Sometimes it's hard being a goldfish. You dream of growing fat and exploring coral reefs, but instead, here you are in a bowl, going round and round in circles. And sometimes it's hard being a child in the summer in the city. All your friends leave and there's no one to play with. You dream of escaping the steamy heat too, but instead, here you are in an apartment, going round and round in circles. But sometimes, well, something happens to change all that. Goldfish on Vacation by Sally Lloyd-Jones. Pictures by Leo Espinosa, and we're reading this one with permission from Schwartz and Wade Books. In a small apartment, in a tall, round building by a park, next to a river in the middle of the big city, there lived 3 children, H, little O, and baby M. In a small bowl next to a lamp in the middle of a table beside the curtain in a small apartment, there lived 3 goldfish, Barracuda, Patch, and Fiss. An old fountain stood at the end of their street. It was broken and covered in ivy. No one used it anymore, except to throw garbage in. Blah! But the children thought it was beautiful. On top of the fountain there perched, as if he'd just landed or was just about to fly off, a magnificent stone eagle with outstretched wings. There you can see the eagle. And the trash. Grandpa said the same people who built the famous Grand Central Station built the fountain. And in the olden days before cars, horses drank from it. But when people got cars, they didn't need horses or the fountain, and they stopped taking care of it. The children felt sad for the fountain and the eagle. Then early one summer day, a sign appeared. Oh, here's the sign, it's big and yellow. It says, Hamilton Fountain Water Garden, coming in 2 weeks, calling all goldfish looking for a summer home. How about that? The children rush home to tell their fish, "You're going on vacation!" Barracuda stared with his big fish eyes. Fiss blew big fist bubbles, and Patch sank slowly to the bottom of the bowl. "See," H said, "they can't wait." Grandpa rushed into the kitchen, and on the big calendar on the wall next to June 28th, he wrote, "Goldfish on Vacation." the children didn't need the calendar to remember. They were already counting the days. Every morning they rushed to the window, and so did Grandpa. And every morning they watched a man at the fountain. What's he doing? He's picking up the trash. One morning he was cleaning. The next morning he was scraping and scrubbing. Another morning he pulled ivy off the eagle and filled the fountain with cool, clear water. He put in tall reeds and then lily pads. And then one morning the children couldn't see him. They couldn't see him because... What do you think? Why couldn't they see him? Oh, that's a good guess. Let's see. Because of all the children. The children and children and children crowding around him. All of them waiting to drop off their little fish children. It's today, cheered H, little O, and baby M. And it was. In no time, they were making their way slowly down the big staircase and out the front door. Grandpa leading the way, then little O with her net, then baby M with the fish food, and then H with the bowl, and Barracuda and Patch and Fiss in a wonderful goldfish parade. Out on the street, everywhere they looked, there were goldfish parents just like them with their goldfish. When at last it was their turn in the fountain, H and baby M and little O told their fish goodbye and see you soon and don't be homesick. Then the man helped them lower the bowl under water. At first, the fish hung back in the bowl until, in a flash of light, they darted and were gone. The water shone in the shadow of the eagle's wings, and the children saw glistening in the sunlight, swimming in the clear, cool pond like sudden glimpses of hidden treasure, fish after golden fish. All through the hot summer, H, little O, and baby M stopped by to say hello to their goldfish, and so did the other goldfish parents. Soon all of the children looked forward to meeting each other at the fountain. Every day they played together, and every day Grandpa came and put his chair down and chatted with the children, who sat and listened. And then he told them stories of those hot August days long ago when he was a boy, and how all the children who couldn't leave the city would jump and splash in the fountain. And then the children wished that they were those children jumping in. Are they going to jump in the fountain? Before they knew it, it was the end of summer. The man told the goldfish parents that the only way to catch their fish was to go into the fountain, to wade into the water with their nets. And so the children took off their sandals and jumped and splashed and laughed in the fountain. And then Grandpa took off his sandals too and rolled up his trousers and paddled. And he said it was like those days long ago when he was a boy. And the children could hardly even recognize their goldfish. They looked like completely different fish. Are they really our fish? Asked little O when they headed home. Oh yes, I'm absolutely certain they're our fish, said Grandpa, who really wasn't at all certain they were. They look so fat and happy, said H. Of course, said Grandpa. That's what a vacation will do for you. Anyway, who says you have to leave the city to have a vacation? And the children laughed because they knew it was true. And so the goldfish, who may have been Barracuda, Patch, and Fiss, or some other goldfish altogether, went back to being fish in a bowl. And the children went back to being children in school, until the next summer, when Hamilton Fountain would once again be filled with lily pads and reeds and shining water and golden fish. And children. The end. Oh man, that looks like fun to splash in a fountain. I have never done that before. All right, we are going to pretend to be a volcano. So the first thing I need you to do is to get down low, squat down, put your hands around your knees, be very, very small. Okay, here we go. I am a volcano. Hear my rumble. Are you rumbling? Here we go. The lava deep down in me is beginning to bubble. Something is going to happen very, very soon. I'm erupting with a big, gigantic boom. Let's do that one again one more time. All right, let's be really small, tiny little volcanoes. Curl up on the floor if you can. I am a volcano. Hear my rumble. The lava deep inside me is beginning to bubble. Something's going to happen very soon. I'm erupting with a big, gigantic boom. So speaking of volcanoes, since we have letter V story time, we better read a story about a volcano. This is called A Trip to the Top of the Volcano with Mouse by Frank Viva. Oh, there's a volcano. And this is a Toon book. We're reading this one with permission from Raw Jr. Here we are, Mouse. Look at the volcano. Can we have pizza now? It says Mount Etna. That's the volcano they're going to visit. Not yet, Mouse. Tomorrow we climb the volcano. Then we will need a walking stick, warm gloves, strong mountain boots, a thick sweater, and cool sunglasses. Can I have pepperoni? After we climb the volcano, Mouse, then we'll have pizza. I'm too hot. It's hot at the bottom of a volcano. Look, here they grow. Olives, grapes, oranges, almonds, pizza? No, not yet, Mouse. Now I'm too cold. We're going up, Mouse. It's colder now. Okay, so can we go down? No, not yet, Mouse. Brr, snow! Now I'm very, very cold. You know what's hot? Pizza! Not yet, Mouse. We're close to the top. I see steam, black rocks, deep vents, lava! Can we go down now? Not yet, Mouse. Look, there's the top. This is where the lava comes through the crust. So here you can see, here's a picture of a volcano. So there's the magma chamber, the cone, which is made of layers of lava and ash. That's the part that looks like a mountain. There is the throat and the crater and the summit. So the lava, when a volcano erupts, comes from the magma chamber through the throat and out the crater. Sometimes it also goes out these conduits as well. And the outer layer of the earth is called the crust, and the volcano is coming up through the crust. The only crust I want is on pizza! Oh, Mouse. Mouse has a one-track mind. Can we go down now? Yes, Mouse. And each step we take, we go back in time. From new lava rocks on the top to old ones at the bottom. And on the way down, we'll see owls, foxes, lizards, hedgehogs, and snakes. Eee! Don't worry, Mouse. We're almost there. A large pepperoni pizza, please. Yum! Can we go back up soon? Yes, Mouse. The end. I don't know, Mouse was hungry, but I think he had fun on the volcano. Oh, do you know what I got in the mail today? 6 Valentines. 6 little Valentines were sent to my house. The first one said, "I love you from Mouse." Oh, thanks, Mouse. 5 little Valentines came in my mailbox. Oh, let's see if I can hold all 5. The second one said, "Be mine, love, Fox." All right, so we had 5 and we opened one. So how many do we have left now? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little Valentines full of love. The third one said, "You are sweet," from Dove. Thanks, Dove. I love these Valentines. So we had 4. We took one away. Now we have 1, 2, 3. 3. 3 little Valentines just for me. The fourth one said, "Be my honey, love, bee." Bzz. All right, so we had 3, we subtracted 1. Now we have 2. 2 little Valentines mailed with care. The fifth one said, "Here's a hug from Bear." Thanks, Bear. And so we had 2, we took 1 away, we have 1 left. 1 little Valentine from my friend Jay. This one said, "Happy Valentine's Day." The end. All right. That was so nice to get all these Valentines. Valentine's Day is coming up in February. All right, our next story is called Vroom. Like you're driving a car. Vroom, vroom. Vroom by Barbara McClintock. And we're reading this one with permission from Farrar Straus Giroux. One evening, Annie put on her helmet and her gloves and hopped into her car and took off. Whoa! It was a fine evening for a drive. The road was straight and flat until she reached the mountains, where it was cold on top. Oh, remember when we climbed the volcano? It was cold on top. There was snow. But the desert was hot and dry. Annie drove through a cool, damp forest, over a wide river, and into a city. There were lots of people and lots of traffic. Uh-oh, she's stuck, isn't she? She's in a traffic jam. Annie drove fast and faster. After driving so fast, she was getting a little tired. But soon, she came to a familiar road that led to a familiar house. She drove up a familiar set of stairs and through a familiar room. Annie applied her brakes. Tomorrow would be another fine day for a drive. She drove all over the place, didn't she? Yeah. All right, friends. That is all the time we have for today. So we need to sing our goodbye for now song. Down here, I'm going to play my ukulele, but up there in the corner, I'm going to do the action. So you can follow along with me up there and do the actions. This is called Skin-a-ma-rink. Skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo. I love you. Skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Oh, skin-a-ma-rinky-dink, dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo. I love your singing. I love you, you're all terrific. I love you, we'll catch you next time. I love you, boop boop be doo. Mwah! All right, friends, I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.